Hey guys, welcome back to. Should I restart?
Yeah.
Okay, Ben, got me in. Hey guys, welcome back home. My fucking god. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 4 of This Week in Irrelevance. I'm Jake.
Zack.
Ben.
Pierce.
The fuck's going on, boys?
Not much. I'm in rough shape. My entire body hurts. This is looking like it's the end for me.
He got in a cage fight with a dog earlier,
did.
so
Yeah, we were trying to Michael Vick my dog, and
I got in the middle of it.
Jake went too far.
I didn't go too far. I was playing with him, and I may or may not have picked him up upside down, and he hip checked me right in the mouth.
The peanut butter was out. Jake's dick was out.
Yeah.
And it just got fucking messy.
Yeah, now my lip, I got a fat lip. So if I talk funny,
guy's got a fatty.
that means I got a fatty on my face.
Fucking guy got lip injections today.
I got Botox today. I don't know if that's lip
suck
injection.
him out of him.
Yeah. So, what are we doing this week? What are we talking about, gang? Are we spitballing or are we running off the whiteboard?
We're gonna
Let's spitball for a bit, I think.
run some freestyle and
Let's freestyle for a bit. Who do
Yeah.
you think has the biggest ball sack here?
I got the biggest balls, but I got the smallest dick for
No,
sure. What?
no. Who do you think's got the saggiest sack?
Definitely not me.
I think I do.
Yeah?
Pierce is running a tight ship over there. What?
Yeah, man.
When you
You
guys,
got some grandpa hangers?
when you guys flush a toilet, does the water ever come up and touch your nuts?
No.
No.
That doesn't happen to you?
No.
No.
That happens to me
that's fucked.
sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
retarded.
Jake wins.
It depends on the way I'm sitting, though, I think. If it's a low toilet, like, you know those long ones and the water's a little high? Like, in public toilets sometimes are like that. My nuts sometimes dip in. I call it the French beef dip.
You know what I don't like, though?
My nuts when they're not soggy?
No, like too tiny of toilets. You know the toilet that Frenchie, or fuck.
Our friend Frenchie
Our
owns?
friend Frenchie, he put in my cabin.
Yeah.
Like, in my cabin, you know that fucking tiny-ass toilet in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little baby toilet. It doesn't feel right, man.
You know what's something that pushed me over the edge this week?
What?
I was already pissed off at work and everything going on. And I fucking went to the bathroom and I didn't even think to fucking see if the toilet seat was down.
That's the best.
And I went to go sit, man. My ass clapped the water. And you're just sitting there, you're like, fuck this fucking shit already. And you just start kicking the wall and everything.
You know what's the best when you sit down and you just like unleash a fatty?
Oh, you know what's coming.
And it fucking like splashes up on your like balls on your ass. You have to like, you ever do that? You have to
enjoy
wipe
that.
down.
You
No, I
enjoy
hate
that.
that. You have to wipe everything down afterwards.
Yeah.
That might be the worst.
You're just wiping your nuts.
No, man, you gotta wipe everything because it's honestly like an asteroid. I feel like I'm recreating what the dinosaurs went through millions and millions of years ago.
Okay, what was something you guys ate that gave you the worst diarrhea in your life?
Popeyes.
Oh, I do it every week.
I honestly think that one time we all got sick off Popeyes.
Yeah.
We were
That's
all,
the worst?
No, that's definitely not. Oh,
Probably mine.
okay.
It's not the worst for me.
I got a question. Sorry. Where's the worst? Okay, everyone's gonna deny this except for Jake because Jake's a man. But
Thank
where's
you.
the worst place you guys have ever sharded yourself?
Work.
Did you?
Oh yeah. I sharded at work.
Just say the field house.
Okay, the field house.
Explain what a field house is for people who aren't from.
A field house is like
Toronto.
You know, there's like there'd be like soccer fields in there. There's also basketball courts and stuff like that. Yeah, there I was watching my dad's soccer game one time. I was just like, I just had a phone at this point, so that was lucky. I sharded my pants and then I had to call my mom to come pick me up because I was like, there's no way I'm sitting through the rest of the 45 minutes of this game with a fucking full diaper pretty much.
How old are you?
I was pretty old.
I was pretty old.
I would have been like 11. Like
I was talking like last week.
I literally sharded last month.
I
When I was 22 years old.
I haven't
Still.
done it in a while, so.
Dude, I'll be honest. I thought I was in the clear, and I just went for a fart. I was by myself, and I went for a fart, and immediately I felt, no, this is like water. So technically, I didn't shart. I kind of just like water parked myself.
I was out boozing with a bunch of guys one night, and I'm not gonna say his name, but let's call him Andy.
Okay.
So we were out boozing, and the next morning I was with Andy, and he's like, "Yo, man, I gotta go wash my truck."
Oh, I know who this is.
And whatever. And he was washing his truck, and he just threw soap on his truck.
Yeah.
Goes to rip a fart, full out shits his pants. Fucking loggers it, man. And
Wait.
you know what he did? Well, fuck, man, my truck's got a bunch of soap on it. I have to finish washing it.
Well, you do. What are you
So
gonna
he
do?
finished washing his truck, but it's sliding down his fucking leg pretty well. And just fucking did it and then went home. Yeah.
Champ right there. It's a champ.
That's impressive.
Look at
That's some
look,
fucking...
everybody.
That's a big dick maneuver,
That's
man.
that's some
To
dedication.
just sit there and continue to wash your truck with a full shit of pants.
Look at Finn staring at the fucking Baconator in the corner of the room.
Get out of here.
The dog's just sitting there staring at this
Oh.
burger of mine that I didn't finish because my mouth hurts too bad. And he's just sitting there staring at it.
He's looking at it with love in his eyes.
Go. Please. Go down.
What else? Oh yeah, when I sharted, it was mostly water, so it was easy to clean up. But it wasn't a big shard. It was like I just kind of had a fucking stain.
Well,
on
I thought we were going for like the worst time. Like that's the worst time because I was
No,
in a
that might be the
fully-
worst time for
yeah,
me.
I was in like a fully public place. There's people around me. I was just like, man. So I was
Well-
standing by the front door, just trying to stay away enough so people can't smell that I just shit myself. But I was also trying to like see my mom when she pulls up so I can sprint out the fucking door and go.
Why wouldn't you just go to the bathroom and dump your gitch?
That's what I
like
was
what?
going to
Just
do.
toss your gitch in the garbage.
The worst time.
No,
I-
just you leave them in the toilet bowl floating.
Actually,
Leave a little present.
I've actually shit myself really bad while sick, but that doesn't count.
no. That's,
Yeah, no, I've full out shit myself in my bed when I was sick.
Yeah, but sick, you don't really have any control over that.
I full out shit myself once in the first grade
Yeah, but
at school.
like, okay, wait, okay. I feel like there's a scale of shitting yourself. Logger means there was some resistance if you lay a log in your shorts.
You meant that to happen.
pushed really hard to lay out a log.
You got the double tapered shit.
Yeah, it was a double tapered shit at both ends. But if you shit yourself and it's like wet diarrhea shit, that's an accident. Like that's an actual accident.
Like you did not mean to do that.
No, you didn't mean to
You
do
didn't even
that.
push a fart maybe and it slid out.
So where on the scale are you? Where on the spectrum are you?
Oh, straight logger, man.
Seriously? You pushed. You were pushing.
You're just trying to get out of fucking math.
Laid a logger on
Yeah.
the floor.
Grade
remember-
1 math, it really had me.
that's how you got out of the test. Yeah.
What is this number?
I remember this
Shit
one
myself.
time actually. I just remembered it. I was dirt biking with a couple buddies, and I was like, we were going, and I
Dude,
was like,
sick.
and you know, when you just like hit bumps when you're dirt biking. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna shit myself if I hit one more bump. So I fucking pull off. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit real quick. I fucking go off to the side, and I like crouch down to take a shit. And I didn't crouch enough, so it just when I shit it, the log like bounced off my underwear and like
Oh!
and left a mark. So
I know exactly what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna
okay,
say.
and then so I was like, okay, well I can't wear these, so I fucking whip them up, throw them on the bush.
Did you ride home naked?
I rode them with no underwear.
Commando.
Okay.
I know this story. It's coming up. I saw it in his fucking eyes when I heard that. As soon as Ben said
Me and
the
Jake just
thing
made
about
eye
that,
contact.
yeah. As soon as Ben said I saw a log bounce off my undies, I saw it in Zach's eyes.
Okay. So we were working out at a farm. I think we were setting up bins or some shit.
Fucking
And
bins.
our fucking supervisor, fucking lead hand or whatever, he was a very, very, very big man. Like 350, like not very tall, like fucking like wider than he was tall.
He's a chode of a man.
The chode of a human being.
legit.
It's a way to put it.
What a way.
And he was coming up to us and like we were out in the middle of the field, man. He's like, dude, I got a shit. Where can I take a fucking shit, dude? And we're like, well, I don't know. You can go to a fucking farmhouse and see if they'll let you take a shit there. And he's like, well, how far is that? We're like, I don't know, like 10 fucking minutes, man? Like, and he was like, oh, okay. He's like, I can go take a shit. So he drove in his truck across the field about fucking 250 yards away. Fucking swings his door open. he undoes his coveralls, zips his coveralls around his fucking ankle, leans up against his truck, and full out shits. But the shit ended up right in the middle of his coveralls. Literally in the middle of his coveralls. And we're all sitting there just fucking howling, man. So this guy fucking throws him in the back of his truck, hops in his truck, and fucks off. We didn't see him for the rest of the day.
Oh, man. Where's the weirdest place you guys have just ever shit in? Like, in a toilet or a bucket or anything?
Actually, before this,
okay,
have you guys ever met one of those like kids that can't shit anywhere but at home?
Yeah,
I was one of those kids for a while.
In elementary, I honestly did not take a single
high school.
shit in my elementary school for the fucking preschool to grade 8. I never took one shit at school. No, I never even tried. I was like embarrassed. I'm like, yo, dude, if I get caught taking a shit, the boys are gonna, I'm getting fucking chirped off the fucking tree.
I probably would have too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I would have made fun.
RC fucking would have shredded you to bits.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a buddy like that. He's still to this day is like that. He couldn't
take shits in front of cemeteries.
No, he couldn't shit anywhere but his own house or like a couple buddies' houses where he was comfortable. So I remember the one time he comes fucking ripping into our driveway, running into my house, and he's like, hey man, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, can't talk. He runs into my bathroom just to take a shit. He came from work because he had to shit so bad.
Oh man, at work, dude, I take pride in my shits at work.
I
take like 15-20 minutes.
I got a
to
dude
shit.
that I work with, and we were working out on a job down south, and he fucking invented an app. So you put in your like hourly wage and like how many hours you work in a day, and then every time you go take a shit, you start a timer.
Oh yeah.
And it sees how much money you make while you're shitting. And this dude literally had like 16 hours combined of shitting, man.
A week?
And no.
I was gonna say, man, that is insane.
And dude, he honestly made like fucking like whatever, like 6-7 grand just off shitting.
What?
Yeah,
16 hours is 6-7 grand?
I don't know how much 16 hours is.
Like, who the fuck is this guy? What else? I was gonna say something and then I forgot. It was about shitting. Oh, I was super far up north one time. I took a shit in a bucket, and like in very northern Canada, and I was so afraid of bears, I didn't want to throw it up in a tree.
So you just ate it.
I ate my own shit. No, I fucking like, I put a plastic bag in a bucket, and it was pitch black. I was working night shift. I was so fucking scared. Getting eaten to the bone by mosquitoes.
That's the worst about shitting in the woods.
Dude, it's terrible.
Yeah.
We're at a fucking big pit way up north in Canada, and fucking, dude, after I shit, it took me like fucking 15 minutes to shit, to even like gain up the ass muscle strength to shit.
Yeah.
And of course it was one of the fucking, the crypt, like fucking obsidian shits that's sometimes in your ass, you know? That like, it just takes all your might to shit.
Oh yeah, you're sweating.
Oh, I was sweating. It was like 35 degrees at night. Fucking heat of July.
Just
so
humid.
hot. Way up north, just so humid. Only get 2 hours of actual nighttime.
Pretty much, yeah.
But of course it was pitch black. So I'm taking a shit. I get so fucking scared because I'm hearing stuff in the bush. I'm like, fuck this, man. I get off the shitter, like I'm not even done. I just quickly wipe
half a log.
I get off the bucket and I fucking look down, man. That was the fattest shit I've ever taken. I did it like without even really knowing. I think I blacked out.
Oh yeah.
And then I proceeded, instead of throwing it up in a tree, I buried it right beside my trailer. In the plastic bag, and I woke up and it was out of the ground in the morning. Something dug it up.
Didn't Elvis Presley die taking a shit?
I think that's a rumor. No, he died eating a ham. No, that was Mama Cass died eating a ham sandwich.
Yeah, man.
No, I think Elvis
thought
Presley
he-
had the meth shits and he fucking couldn't get it out.
Yeah, he had a heart attack. I think he was
Yeah, 'cause
pushing
he's
too
pushing
hard.
too hard and he blew a blood vessel or something.
Something.
But he had the meth shits because he
Meth.
didn't. He honestly was in like not like actual meth. He was addicted to amphetamines. But like he tried to shit and you can't when you're on meth. But you can sure as hell get a boner.
Same with coke too, apparently.
Yeah. But anyway, so
That's
he
a-
died on the shitter.
that's
That
a-
must be a wild ride right there.
Fuck, could you imagine pushing
Dying
so
on the
hard
shitter.
you kill yourself?
I can't imagine because I feel
So-
like I've almost been there.
Just a quick.
I swear I blacked out on a couple.
You're pushing so hard and you're just.
All of a sudden you're just fucking seeing stars. Or just,
So a quick question, Jake. So after that biggest shit of your life, was that like one of the ones where you laid down on the ground after and kind of cried to yourself? 'Cause
No,
it
I
was
couldn't because I had to go back to work.
that's
I
a
wish.
shit where you gotta get fully naked for.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Zach. Lately, it's been so hot where we live. I've been taking every time I have a shit. It's like a 10-minute ordeal, and I have to take my shirt off. I firmly believe in it. Every time I take a shit now at home or somewhere safe, I'm taking my shirt off because it's so relaxing. You guys do that ever?
Oh yeah.
It's so relaxing.
Yeah.
Now, I think I stumbled across a new I'm excited. It's a new thing for me. I'm gonna start taking my shirt off when I shit.
That's fair.
I'm excited.
Well, then you're making it a whole ordeal, you know?
Yeah, and it's comfortable. It's like being in a hot tub.
Yeah. It's an event. It's an event at that point. You're like, you know
It's
what?
like being in a hot
Yeah.
tub.
Oh. You ever fucking
Like shitting in the shower.
you ever take your
Waffle
shit?
stomp
You
them
ever,
down the drain.
Gross.
you ever take and I
Let's hear it.
Get the
you ever
potato
take a
mash.
shit and then like
Come on.
you ever take a shit and like you're about to hop in the shower right after and you forget to flush and then
You come out.
you fucking start your shower and it's steaming hot.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
then you hop on the shower and you're like, oh my god, what? It's not bad.
That's your sauna rock. Your shit is your sauna rock. Pour a little water on the rocks, get the aromatics going.
Pouring it down your crack.
Okay. That's enough shit talk for this week.
All right, shit talk segment over. That's the shit corner, everybody. We do that every week.
Should we
Jake,
hop on
Jake,
the board
tell
or
us your
what?
police story. I
Okay.
want to know this.
So, yesterday, I was at work, and I
burglar.
just came down this hill.
Go lay down.
It was across the street from a known crack house.
In town here?
Yeah, you know that place we drove by it that one time, and you said the guy who did your brakes owns it, but he doesn't live there.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the bottom of the hill where we used to live.
Yeah, no, I know exactly the
So-
house you're talking about.
No, you actually do, right?
No, like 100%. He's got all those cars out front.
Yeah. So right across the street, I was just coming down the hill, and I see this taxi pull up. I saw it from a far ways away. Whatever, it's a taxi. And I see two guys they were wearing like all black. They had vests on. They had holsters. They had guns and everything. Police step out of the taxi, and they get out, and the guy pays them. And the fucking sometimes police they have vests on, and on their back says police, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's usually white stitching. This was like iridescent, like gray stitching. So it's like they didn't want you to know it was police.
Yeah.
And then they hop in a fucking cop car that I've never seen before. It was a gray Durango, unmarked, no plates,
Yeah.
nothing on it.
I think I've
It was
seen
a black plate on the back.
I think
back.
I think I've seen that whip before.
No, I've never seen it before. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And they just like, why would two cops be in a taxi? Why they got dropped off by a taxi?
Undercover,
Stealth
maybe?
maneuver.
No, but they're wearing all their gear. But they weren't wearing like helmets or like hats or anything. They were just wearing like tactical gear.
Maybe they're part of like a gang unit of some sorts.
Maybe
Lots
I
of
don't know.
those
It's fucking
guys.
weird though.
Maybe they're LARPing.
Oh well, like okay.
Police
So-
LARPing?
I started thinking like maybe these guys.
It's a Chinese government.
Yes, no, maybe it is a Chinese government. So maybe they were doing something at that crack house. Maybe somebody ran away. Both cops, without thinking, maybe ran after the guy. And they ran so far, maybe they had to catch a cab back to their Durango.
No, they would just get another cop to pick them up.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they couldn't.
Maybe they're deep undercover.
I don't know. Dude.
Wearing full fucking bulletproof vest and guns on their hip.
Yeah. It was fucking
That's
strange.
weird.
I've
That's
never
almost
seen
like some
something like
fucking
that.
government type shit, eh? Like
know.
deep government.
It was like weird.
They were looking for us. They're going to disappear us for this podcast.
I hope so. That's similar with like it reminded me of like all the weird shit that's happening in the States with like you see like police vans dropping off big pallets of bricks on the side of the road for people to throw through windows and
Get
like
the Antifa going.
cops selling like or giving people fireworks and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Like they just want you to start some shit. I don't know. So that was my little weird conspiracy theorist thing of the day. I just found that yesterday.
That's
but
weird though.
I got weirded out by
I
it.
don't even know what the thought of that would. Maybe they're fucking Men in Black, alien hunter, fucking.
I don't know what they were doing, but
For them
it
to hop
weirded me
out of a
out.
cab is weird.
Yeah.
I know, and for them to pay the cab too. I feel like police get like a free cab anywhere.
Yeah.
If you're in
Especially
full uniform,
If you're in
like,
uniform, I saw maybe he was just tipping
what
them
kind
or
of
something.
like? This is gonna be weird, but like, what kind of like t-shirts and pants are they wearing?
They were. It was gray t-shirts and black pants, combat
like,
boots.
like cop pants though.
yeah,
Oh,
like just black
I
pants.
was thinking maybe if they had like fucking blue jeans on and like a fucking
Maybe they're like drug
normal
unit or
t-shirt
something.
under. Yeah.
No, but it was fucking weird. Like they didn't have any badges on, from what I could see. I couldn't really see the front of them because I just saw the back of them. And
Maybe it's Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I fucking hope it's dog. No, but I looked at their Durango as I was driving by, and it had the lights on the front. Like it didn't have any lights on the top. It was a ghost car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looked like perfectly like a civilian car, and all the windows are blacked out, like completely limo tinted, blacked out.
I had a weird like cop experience the one time. I was on one of my overnight hot shots, right? And I was going between
Explain to people what a hot shot is.
basically I pick shit up and drive it to rigs.
There you go. Oil rigs.
Oil rigs, yeah. So
Big oil guy.
Big rigger.
I got mistaked the other day as like one of the fire hot shotters. I was getting my oil changed and I was like, yeah, you know, because he asked me how many kilometers were on my truck, right? And I was like, oh, you know, like
500,000.
220,000, right? He's like, oh, what'd you buy it with? I was like, 120. He's like, that's a lot of miles. How many years ago? And I was like, 2. He's like, oh, that's crazy, dude. And I was like, yeah, that's what happens when you're a hot shotter, man. And he's like, oh, you guys must have been real busy this spring. And I was like, where?
Do you know that the oil sands are gone?
Yeah. I was like, because I'm not going to correct this guy, right? I was like, oh, yeah, we were real busy. He's like, yeah, all those fires out there. And I was like,
What?
I was like, oh, he thinks I'm like a firefighter.
Oh, like hot shot firefighter.
Yeah. I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, that makes sense. You should have just said, yeah, I'm a fucking firefighter.
well,
I'm in the
didn't-
calendar.
I never corrected him. I just drove away. I was like,
Buy my
okay,
calendar.
thank you.
I saved your life.
Saved your life.
Hand him
No
a
big deal.
random picture of you holding an axe.
So I'm
Sweaty.
on a
Oh, anyway.
big hot shot between Edmonton and Calgary. I had to go, or Edmonton and Red Deer, and I had to go back and forth a few times.
Okay.
And on the way back, the one night, I was following. Just I'm driving out of Edmonton, and then like 6 cars are keeping pace, like right behind me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck? They come like right by me, and it's all unmarked, like black SUVs,
Seen those.
right? And they're all driving in this convoy.
Yeah.
And then there was just one marked police car behind them.
Yeah.
So then they go up this road after, I don't know, it was like 40, 50 minutes of me driving like right beside them because I was like,
Is it double lane?
well, I want to see what's going on here. Yeah, it's the Yellowhead. So
Is it Highway 1?
yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay. So, yeah, busy highway.
Busy highway.
Busy highway.
Anyway, so
Busy guys.
Busy guys.
eventually they turn off, right? And the marked cop car just goes right across the approach that they took and just throws his lights on and stops anybody from coming up that road.
Strange. That's fucking weird.
Yeah,
That
I
is
was like,
weird.
I don't know what's going on, if somebody was like really important in there or what.
I feel like there's a lot of like this is kind of conspiracy-y.
Very probably.
So in the United States, there's a belt. You guys know what the Bible Belt is?
Oh yeah,
no.
It's kind of like a strip of states that are like Bible thumping people, like really
big Bible
Christian.
guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
big Bible guys down there.
Lots of Baptists, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, just whatever, good old boys, good old Southern dudes. But also in the states, there's states like Utah, Colorado, Arkansas, Pennsylvania, Nevada, New Mexico. This is called the Missile Belt
yeah.
because all dotted polka dotted all over those states is all nuclear missile silos with
Yeah.
ICBMs like ready to go. Side note, they're all manned by 1960s era computers,
Yeah.
which is so scary because they could just malfunction and go off, which they have.
Well, the thing is, they say that it's so they can't be hacked, right?
No, exactly. But I think maybe this is very conspiracy-y. Conspiracy. I think maybe there's some weird shit going on in Canada in the middle provinces, like the three, Manitoba, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. Because
Yup.
I've seen a lot of unmarked black vehicles out in my work travels, like going off random fucking grid roads.
Honestly, though,
Because it's scary.
I think the place to do it in Canada would be Saskatchewan, man.
Or Alberta.
Yeah.
No,
like
but
there's
there's
so
just
much
those
like
red-
nothing.
But
Yeah.
I just think of Alberta's such a high populated place too.
in 2 cities outside of
I
that.
feel like northern Alberta
empty,
and
man.
southern Alberta could have a
Yeah,
lot.
but like you can go. What the biggest city in Saskatchewan has what 300,000 people, man.
Yeah.
There's like just over 1 million in Saskatchewan,
yeah.
and our province is bigger than most countries in Europe, pretty much.
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah, it's
you know,
huge.
like it's fucking crazy, and all the dirt roads and like there's
Yeah.
I forget what place it is, but there's a farmer that I think he passed away, and on the land, his wife moved out, and like within like fucking like 4 weeks, they built like a bunch of huge fucking like satellite dishes.
I've seen that. I know what you're talking about.
Like huge satellite dishes
Yeah.
all across the yard and like this back road and bumfuck
Yeah.
nowhere, man.
I know what you're
and
talking
it's weird,
about.
and it's owned by government. Like there's there's like RCs sitting on it 24/7.
Yeah.
and it's just weird, dude. It's like what the fuck's going on?
If I was gonna hide something, say if I was gonna hide myself, northern Saskatchewan's the place to be.
Well, think of like in the States, these states that they're hiding shit in.
Yeah.
they're not really hiding. Everyone knows, like everyone knows the missile belt is there, but you don't know exactly where they are. And even if you do, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But like Saskatchewan, Alberta, and Manitoba are like exactly like those states.
Yeah.
And like I have a really weird story. One time I was working at a big dam in Saskatchewan, northern Saskatchewan.
Like a hydroelectric.
It was a hydro dam.
Oh, okay.
And I was doing some radiation density testing there. So basically irradiating the ground and getting a density back from it. And my Geiger counter was picking up like insane amounts of radioactivity from the main like hydro reactor building.
Yeah.
So they're not using radiation there. They're not using nuclear power at all.
No,
there's no
they
nuclear
wouldn't
power
be.
plants in Saskatchewan ever. There's only one in Ontario. But like, I had my Geiger on me, and I was testing my area, and I was getting like low ass numbers, which you should be with gamma rays. And I went to the big building, which you're not allowed to go in. There's guards. By the way, you can't get in.
You just walk by and you're just like trying to take like a stealthy selfie
No,
kind of
yeah.
thing. You're,
No,
You seeing this?
I was testing a pad of dirt just out in front of this big hydro dam building.
Yeah.
And like I could see in, door was open, but inside there's all these guards everywhere. I don't know if they were armed or whatever, but they're like, what the fuck could they be guarding from a guy who's like, it's not open to the public. Like they have big gates and big barbed wire fences all around the place. Like that should be enough protection from even getting in there, don't you think?
You'd be surprised, man.
Well, like, what's
Yeah.
going on in there?
Well,
And,
like,
my thing was off the charts. It was bouncing off
Yeah.
the end, which never happens.
I can see the sense of having like a guard or two, but if you're saying there's a bunch of them, then yeah, that's kind
It
of
was weird. There were I was there with, I was the only guy from my company there, and there was a big government power company there.
Yeah.
There was another big concrete company there, and 2 other big companies. And me and all those guys, we got every other security clearance for everywhere around this dam. We could not go in there. Weren't allowed to go in. It wasn't even finished.
they're hiding some shit in there.
What the fuck is going on there?
Well, they're burying
You
something.
scared
in
me.
there.
The way you were looking.
No,
for
what's
fuck's
like
sakes.
what the fuck is going on there? And they're pumping like fucking thousands of meters squared of concrete in there a year. Is that underground? Where's that going?
Maybe they're hiding a cryptid down there.
I don't know what's
That's
happening, there.
possible.
But it freaked me out, and I haven't been back to that site since.
Well,
Well, you're definitely never going back.
I'm not going back. No, I didn't name the dam. I didn't name the dam.
Yeah, you're gonna disappear now out of nowhere.
Yeah.
R.I.P. buddy. Should we hop back on the topics board? We went on that run pretty good. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. What's piss frog?
What's piss frog?
Tell me about piss frog. That's up on our whiteboard right now.
So, right before we're camping, where we went camping, right? I was going up to grab those chairs, right? I was like, oh my God, I have to piss, right? Yeah. So I'm right beside my deck in the back there, and I'm just letting the ground have it, you know? I'm watering the trees.
Pressure washer, baby.
So I'm pissing. I look down, and there's just this frog sitting there, and I'm pissing on it.
Directly on
And
it.
he's just sitting there,
it.
and I finish, and he just
came on
pops away.
You came on him.
Dude, he wanted a golden shower.
I just thought that was the weirdest thing, you know? I was like, well, why the fuck did this frog want to be pissed on?
He probably didn't know he was pissed.
The dirty piss frog.
Oh, yeah. Piss.
Give me more.
This is awesome.
He probably just thought he was
your
raining.
buddies.
Yeah. Hey, boys, come over here.
Piss on this frog real quick.
Check this shit over. You should see this guy's bladder. He can go for hours.
But it was just so weird because he didn't just leave immediately when I started pissing on him, and I didn't know I was pissing on him.
Maybe he saw your stream from far away and hopped into it.
Maybe that's the one that your cat ate.
My cat has 4 now. He's hunting frogs down, man.
That frog was marinated in your piss.
Bell.
Billy boy.
All right. Should we hop on your weekly segment, Jake?
Yeah, idiot of the week. This week,
Part 2
of idiot of the week.
We're gonna try to do this every week, eh?
Yeah, we're gonna try and do this every week. I think the biggest idiot this week it would be me, actually me, because I didn't think of an idiot of the week because I forgot about it until I wrote it on the board.
I didn't know why you wrote it on the board because I was like, does he have something? This is
I
gonna
don't.
be great.
I don't because
Well, one of us can do it though, like we were saying last time, man. Like if anyone has it.
If you guys have another idiot of the idiot of the week, me. I burnt myself, hit in the face by a dog, and I pulled my back out.
Classic.
Idiot of the week confirmed.
I kind of have a funny idiot of the week. So
Let's hear it.
I was at my unknown disclosed job, you know.
Location.
Very secretive.
Works at a gym. Oh.
Yeah. So you can figure that out. But anyway, so this guy calls in, right? And he's like, first of all, when you pick up, you clearly say where the fuck I'm working. I'm like, it's a great day, blank this gym. You know?
You say it's a great day?
I have to.
It's a great day. Welcome to...
It's great.
No, it's a great day.
It's their great.
No, it's a great day at...
Is it?
You actually have to say
I
that?
have to say that when I pick up the phone.
Oh, that's
It is.
terrible.
Oh, I know. I picked it when I first worked. I didn't know. I just picked it up. I was like,
Hello?
I was like, Ben speaking. How can I help you? You know. And then, then my boss chewed me out and said, well, not really chewed me out. She just said, just so you know, you have to say this. And
Dude,
then,
she fucked you up.
anyway, so I clearly say that. This guy's like, yeah, my son came to your store the other day, and
Jim.
and he's
store.
yeah, and he's like, well, yeah, just wait,
The workout
no,
store.
and he's like, yeah, and you guys said in your magazine that you have 2-ton hydraulic jacks for sale.
What?
And so and first of all, I'm like, you called my business, like not my business, but like my
you
place.
called-
And
You called the gym.
you called the
You know who
gym.
you're talking to right now,
And
buddy?
he's like, oh,
You
fucking
fucking kidding me, guys?
yeah, so this, just wait. He thought he hung up the phone. He just set it down without hanging up. And so I'm like listening there because he's still talking. He's like, oh, fuck, I fucking called this fucking place. Fucking, they don't have it. I'm like on the,
Don't have it.
I'm like on the phone. I'm like, hello? And I can just hear him having a conversation with whoever the fuck it was on the phone. So I'm like, okay, I'm just hanging up now. Like, I just heard this guy go on a rant about how he's like, oh, I called this place an accident. They also don't have the fucking 2-ton jacks. I'm like, no shit, we're a fucking gym.
We're a gym.
Yeah. And then after that, I was like, I am Jack.
You're like, we got a dude that can lift 2
I was
tons.
gonna say, I'm gonna patch you through to our 2-ton human hydraulic jack.
Yeah. Then
I'm gonna patch
And
you
I
through.
would just pick
Yeah,
it
I'm
up.
gonna
then I-
patch you through the human forklift.
then I told my one buddy who works there after. I just told him like what happened. He's like you should have just told them to stop by and we'll show him. And then when they show up, he's like, I'll just be there. And he's like, hi, my name's Jack. And he like flexed.
Isn't there a guy that frequents the gym you work at that like is extremely weird and plays with spoons, and he's autistic.
Yeah, I can't say his name though. 'Cause
Don't say his name.
Everyone knows his name, but it's a really dumb name. Yeah. If he hears about this, I probably won't even work there anymore at that point. So
Oh,
whatever.
okay, never
but-
mind then.
so
No,
it's-
don't say it.
It's Ben.
Yeah, it's me. No, I'm not gonna say it, but like, yeah, he has some insane stories. Like,
He's a
all he
strange
does
guy.
on the spoons is just slap him between his hand and his fucking.
Hey, he plays the spoon.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, you like that song I made? I was like, what the fucking. Like, yeah.
Around that Jersey Turnpike.
For reference, Zach has been singing that
All day.
night.
Fucking got home and has been singing that stupid country song since he got home.
It's not stupid. That's
not
Alan
stupid,
Jackson,
yeah.
buddy.
That is
Oh,
so. It's now
Where I
stupid because
come
all you
from.
say is that song. That's the only thing you said since you got home.
Hey, yeah.
Stuck in
Alan
my
Jackson, if you ever listen to our podcast, I'll give you a reach around if I can come to your
I'll give you a
concert.
rim job.
I don't know who that is, so
He's a country singer.
Your dad to me.
Your dad to me.
Your dad to me. Hey, dad.
hello, my boy.
Around that Jersey
So what else happened with you guys this week?
Zach, I'm looking to see what hangover cures are. Do you
Yeah.
have a remedy for me?
That's what's on the board. To be clear.
okay.
Grape soda.
He wrote it there himself.
To be clear. To be clear.
I'd also like to comment that we all write like we don't know how to write.
No, man. I don't know what happens to me when I write on a whiteboard, but all my brain cells
On a
just leave the building.
whiteboard?
See, I can't even say whiteboard.
Hey, why not whiteboard?
Shut up. Oh my God. Don't bring that back.
You gotta delete that.
Leave that in, but don't bring that accent back after last
I
episode.
apologize. I apologize.
No, that was hilarious.
Okay, so, I'm a doctor. I got my doctorate.
And what?
I did 7
Eating
years.
pussy.
7 years. I'm a gynecologist.
Nice.
No, I'm not. I don't have a doctorate, but I do have a cure that works for me for hangovers. It's drinking season right now. The boys are thirsty. The boys are thirsty. They're swinging clubs. They're on the boat.
It's true.
Ladies are shaking their asses in their little thonkinis. I'm down.
That's
I'm
true.
watching
I'm watching.
from
pretty sure
a
every-
safe distance. I'm not on public beaches anymore.
I'm pretty sure every time we've drank this summer, there's been about a limit of at least 2 girls with 7 guys around. So, you know.
Gotta even out the odds.
Nice picture,
Even out
Pierce.
the herd.
But I also want to ask you guys if there's anything that you guys do for hangovers at work before I share mine.
I usually just
Greasy
kind of
food.
lay there and I just wish I was dead.
Honestly, greasy food, it just seems to replenish me. So.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Penis
Yeah.
of tears.
Pierce.
I don't know. I just got back into drinking like a few months ago, and I haven't been
Picked it up
hungover
again.
yet.
Pierce had pancreatitis because of drinking. And honestly, though,
I went too hard on.
He's a full-blown alcoholic. We're
I
trying to
was.
get him back off.
I went too hard on stale Bud Lights, and they put me in the hospital.
Bud Light, sponsor us, please. This is a real fucking call to sponsor us.
Bud Light, you have to sponsor us because you almost killed me.
You almost killed Pierce.
Is that you sponsor us or you pay for his medical bills?
Along with a million other of your customers.
We pay tons up here.
We pay tons. We pay tons of medical expenses in Canada. Don't believe the lies.
Okay.
It's all propaganda.
Yeah. Let's hear it, bud. Let's hear your miracle cure. I think I
Okay.
know what it is.
I guarantee you do. So the way that you never make sure you never get it's a 2-day process.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna drink. It's not gonna be fucking drink water. Fuck, that's gay because you get dehydrated.
You
So-
don't drink water when you're hungover?
No, this is the day before you drink.
This is his-
This is the day leading
This is
up to your.
Zach's pre-gaming.
I understand.
This is the pregame. Okay.
Nap.
You have it. No, you don't need a nap. What you do is you drink a cup of orange juice, and you double up on your vitamins. You take 2 multis instead of 1. Okay.
B12s.
Okay. So you do that. You go out. You have a good night. You get fucking blacked out with the fellas.
Blackieed.
Maybe lick some fucking fatty's twat. I don't know what you guys do.
Gross.
And then in the morning you wake up, you're gonna wake up early because that's what you do when you're hungover. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hop in the shower, turn the shower on.
I know exactly what it is.
Steaming hot, like fucking hot, man. Rub one out in the shower. I know it's hard for people to do because you go off memory, but rub one out in the shower, and once you're done wanking, Just lay in the shower and steam it all up. You hop out, glass of OJ, another multivitamin, you're good to go.
Refreshed.
That's the plan. He gives himself a full body cleanse before he goes out drinking.
You should do an enema. Next time
You should do a coffee enema.
Yeah,
I
do
heard
a
those
coffee
are great
enema.
for you.
Dude,
I'm gonna do a Red Bull
I
enema.
wake up, I have a coffee in the dirt, and it's a natural enema
Yeah, that's
on its own.
guy just shits all the beer he had the night before.
You're gonna have one, but after like you're gonna have one dirty liquor shit,
Yeah,
and then you're good to go.
the slime we call
Boys,
it.
you could go smack an 18 by 10 a.m.
The liquor slime.
Try it. You guys think I'm fucking with you? Try it.
I
and
can't jerk off in
email
the
us
shower.
at Irrelevance Podcast or irrelevantpod at Gmail. He's just staring at that baconator
I know, and he keeps pawing
crying.
it. The dog is
Leave
sitting
it.
staring at the baconator,
Leave it.
crying
Go
and
lay
pawing
down,
at
man.
it.
Go lay down. Go lay down.
Baby
Pierce,
wants
did we get any
cheeseburger.
emails this week? I'm actually wondering.
We only got one.
From a friend of ours?
Well, it's from a lady named
Don't say the name.
Colleen.
Okay. Not my mom.
I'm looking at
You
it. I know
think
it's not.
And basically, it was a bunch of swastikas. The picture of, that meme of the guy that just stands there on the street?
Like crossing his arms.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual name for that
The
would
meme
be.
is called Lucky Luciano. Just look it up.
Oh, Lucky Luciano.
And it goes along with the tagline, I had to do it to him. That's the meme.
And then underneath that is more swastikas. And then it says, I will replace you in your own life, and no one will care that I have. You come from nothing. You are nothing. You will be nothing again. And then it's the same picture of James photoshopped in my picture with my girlfriend.
It's your fiance.
My fiance, that's true.
I sent you that picture today.
Yeah, I saw that. That was so fucking funny.
It's so perfect.
So, James, if you're out there,
Come on the podcast.
yeah, come fuck me up, honestly. I don't care.
I
We
want.
got to arrange you and James to fight.
We could honestly arrange to have James on here.
You think we could get him up here?
I
From
think we
Regina?
could-
He's in Regina.
He's in
isn't he?
Regina, yeah.
Why is he there? Oh,
He lives there.
Yeah, that's right.
I think maybe we could try and get him on here. I'd love to have him on. I'd like to know what he's all about. But, James, if you're listening, drop us a line at irrelevancepod@gmail.com again.
I would also like to say something great. We have hit a milestone.
Oh.
We have officially 108 views. We passed 100.
Congrats, boys! We're hitting the big time.
We're hitting the fucking coke tonight, baby!
I can feel $100 million Spotify fucking contract coming through.
I feel my bank account tingling already.
Made Joe Rogan look small.
The guy is small.
Oh, can I just throw something in real quick?
Sure.
So the boys have been talking, and
We're ending the podcast.
yeah, it was a good run.
4 episodes.
We're still talking about doing a fucking UFO fucking
Yeah.
cryptid fucking ghost fucking episode.
Yeah,
How many fuckings were in that?
Fucking
Yeah.
is the comma in that.
we're putting a lot of effort in, lots of research, so it's going to be a little while before
Yeah,
we get it out.
we're
I've
actually
actually-
reading books.
I've actually been looking at a lot of UFO shit lately.
We're gonna be checking out some fucking local spots, I think, too,
Yeah.
in the next little bit, and we'll try to get on that.
Somewhat local.
because we've actually had like people that we know listen to this, and they recommended that we do an episode like that. So
On the topic of UFOs, I was doing some reading, and apparently just this year, there's been like an insane amount of UFOs. Apparently 2020 is almost a record year for UFO sightings, and it's only fucking July.
Really?
Yeah, like just in the United States.
2020 is a fucked year.
Well, if anybody knows how we can like summon a UFO, we'd be
drop us a
summon
line.
anything.
I know how to
Yeah.
summon some things, but not UFOs.
You do a handstand and then you like bring your knees down to a 90-degree angle.
Put a flashlight in your ass and aim it up in the air.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay, so I got some numbers here.
Should we save this or no
For what?
for the fucking scary podcast?
No, this is just kind of like off the cuff, sort of
the
like.
spooky cast.
So I was reading. Here's some pretty high states. This is just this year. California is number 1 for reports.
They're all stoned.
13,559 reports.
That's a couple.
Alabama, 10,882. Florida, 6,534. And the lowest is like fucking Delaware with like 300. No, North Dakota, 212. That's still so many.
I think we got
North-
to take a trip down to North Dakota.
Yeah, but North Dakota's pretty close to us, so you think we could see them up here
We
still?
can't get over the border.
That true.
Yeah,
That true.
We're cut. We're cut. That's true, homie.
We're not allowed to get over the border
Gotta
anymore.
say that money.
But isn't that insane though? Like, why now of all times is there so many fucking
The coronavirus is just made up to hide all
to
the
cover
aliens.
up aliens? I just find that like that's insane.
I gotta.
That's a lot of report. Not to be clear though, a UFO can mean a literal
It's-
unidentified flying
yeah,
object. Not
yeah.
doesn't have to be alien.
No.
Anyway,
I got a serious question. You guys think that aliens will be involved or in our life, or we'll have proof that aliens exist in our lifetime?
I feel like we're getting close.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think so. I hope so.
I agree.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to actually like confirm that there is something else out there. Like,
Well, the
obvious-
Pentagon
Turn into
kind of
District
yeah.
9.
I
well,
would
like
love that.
not like a conspiracy, like it's kind of confirmed, like a full blown. It's like
Yeah.
we see something.
We
in it.
have aliens.
Yeah.
I don't think maybe.
Yeah, like a TV interview with one.
I think we need Bob Lazar on the podcast.
Apparently, that guy isn't that credible. From
That
what I
guy's-
read,
dude, I've watched his movie. I've fucking listened to him on Joe Rogan, and shit just doesn't seem to line up with him.
no. And
Sorry,
he claimed
who?
he's a
Bob
guy.
Lazar,
No, who'd you say after that?
Joe Rogan.
Oh, that doesn't exist anymore. It's just us.
Yeah, we're the only
We're
podcast
the
in the
only
world.
podcast in the world.
No, we are.
We have hacked the mainframe.
Yeah.
No, we are
It's
actually the
just
only
us.
podcast in the world. Joe Rogan's radio show. He's not a podcast. He's a radio show. Didn't he? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Bob Lazar. I was reading something. He claimed to have a PhD from somewhere, and he doesn't have it.
But he did work in Area 51.
I don't think he did. I think he
He
lied.
did. No, he did.
Probably as like a fucking janitor.
No, man.
No, he worked at S4. He didn't work at Area 51.
Which was involved in...
Area
Nevada
S4 is in
deserts.
Nevada, yeah. But that's not Area 51.
I thought, okay, what did he claim? What was it, astrophysics?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, right? So
Yeah,
I never heard that he never even had his doctorate.
I did. I read that somewhere.
Oh, it must be true. Probably on Facebook.
No, I don't use Facebook.
Yeah, fuck me.
No, it was in that Area
no, I hate
51
my life.
book I
That's
have.
cool.
Shut up. In other news, I found a thing on Daily Mail, my favorite news site in the world.com. Johnny Depp accuses sociopath ex-wife Amber Heard of defecating in bed during libel court showdown.
What?
She shit in his bed.
Yo, she was psycho though. Hey,
She is
Did she,
psycho.
did she cut off his finger or something
Yeah,
too?
yeah, he was
Yeah,
in-
like a piece of his finger.
yeah.
That's
I feel
she's
like
crazy.
I feel like Johnny Depp's a hell of a cool dude though.
Apparently, it's an extremely crippling drug addiction. I could see it though.
I don't think
Dude, look
anymore.
at
Didn't,
him.
didn't he used to? I thought he was over it now.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
not
say
o-
you're,
you're
over it.
not entirely ever over it, but like I thought he was like kind of doing better now. But
Yeah,
Do we got any ads this week?
I do have an ad. This week is brought to you by WrongSideOfTheBed.com. Now, these guys approached me a little while ago. I'm a big fan of their product. WrongSideOfTheBed.com is for the listeners that have a terrible job that they hate going to. Now,
Relatable.
what makes you have a good day? Something really bad happening right at the start of the day. As soon as you get out of bed, you can arrange for someone, let's say, to come fuck your wife as soon as you wake up. Or they come and beat the shit out of you so that the rest of the day doesn't seem as bad as the morning. This is a good product.
A little cuck action.
Yeah. So if you start your day off shitty on the wrong side of the bed.com, the rest of your day is going to be awesome because it won't even compare to how shitty your morning was.
That's true.
That's logical. I
stand behind it fully.
So how do we reach out to these guys, Jake?
Just go on wrongsideofthebed.com. or email us at irrelevantpod.com
Probably
because
a
it's
porn site
because
for
it's
sure.
yeah, it definitely is because we run wrongsideofthebed.com. Now, it'll be one when you sign up for a contract, one of us will come to your house and beat the shit out of you or fuck your wife. Live in-person podcast in your bedroom.
Or you could just listen to our podcast every morning.
Yeah.
You can get any worse.
Yeah,
And,
or just listen to our
Jake,
podcast.
just so the viewers know, or the listeners, I guess not viewers, just so the listeners know, is there like different tiers you can get of a membership, like, you know, gold, platinum, silver,
Yeah.
bronze, like
Bronze will get you a swirly, maybe even a
Okay.
chocolate swirly.
Classic bullying.
Classic bully. What's after bronze?
silver?
Silver.
Jesus.
That'll get you just a good smack in the head. Maybe to get up. Maybe a racial slur.
Little toss around.
Toss around. Just a bit, you know. If you're Italian, they'll call you a wop or something.
Slap your
I like how you said that so just, or like, yeah, wop or something. You know?
Gold, they'll come fuck your wife. And then
literally put you in the hospital.
Platinum will
slap
be-
your dick on your fucking face a couple times. Come in your
Yeah.
fucking ear. Fucking call you whatever the fuck we want to call you. Fuck you in the ass.
Yeah, we will do that.
Zach is really getting into this. I think he's going to be the number one volunteer for
Zach
doing
will be
this
the
to
gimp.
anyone.
If
Yeah.
you use the code Zack, I will personally show up at your house.
And platinum will just get you, I don't know, good talking to by your mom to set your life straight. That's probably
Yeah,
one of the
you'll get
worst
the
things.
I'm not mad, I'm the disappointed, and that's the worst thing you can ever hear.
Maybe
Yeah.
Johnny Depp needs one of those.
And then there's double
Yeah.
platinum, right?
Uh-oh.
Double platinum is they come and they murder your family in front of you, right?
If you even have one, I think maybe that's too far.
Easy.
Pierce, how do you always find a way to just take it way
You take it way
above?
too far. But leave that in.
You scare me.
Yeah, believe it.
Well,
Also,
I'm in charge of double platinum, so
Yeah, Pierce, have I ever just told you how nice of a guy you are?
gotta
Yo.
keep him calm down.
You know what I find fucking crazy?
Hang on, no, wait. I have one more ad.
Oh, I apologize.
It's a quick one. This is also brought to you by the Chode Depot. Get all your Chode needs at the Chode Depot. Thank you very much.
Well done.
do we have any codes for the Cho Depot to
No,
give?
just go to the Chode Depot.
Hashtag, if you use code hashtag Pierce's cock on the Chode Depot, you will get 15% off all your Chode purchases.
And
Oh,
Zach
thank
is also
God.
the one to, provide those chode purchases.
Yeah, I deal with them by hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hand ship them. Oh, what I was going to say, you know what I find fucking crazy? Is
that?
they finally convicted the Golden State Killer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, yeah.
45 years later, he fucking killed 100 people, something like that.
Is it 100? I thought it wasn't that much.
I think he got convicted to 4 murders, which is enough to put him for the rest of his 3 years left of his life away. But
How old is he?
I think it's 80 something, maybe.
Jesus. This guy was just allowed to live his entire life.
He was a cop.
Yeah, he was a cop.
He was
too.
a cop, and he was a nice guy, and he'd go over to fucking neighboring cities and shit like that, and he would
Yeah.
fucking rape people and kill people and fucking shit like that. Is crazy. They said after he'd kill people, he'd cook a big meal up in their house and
Yeah,
have
that's right.
dinner in there and shit like that.
Oh my God, I have a story.
Is this from when you used to kill people and they cook big dinners in their houses?
Pretty close. It correlates well.
Okay.
I don't know if I can say this story,
Just say it and we'll decide.
I
if
guess,
you have to
we'll see.
but so there's this old lady in our town, right? She's a big church-going lady, right? She's kind of well known
Pierce's
around
town,
the town.
not us 3 towns. Just Pierce's town.
Just my
Us
town,
3
yeah.
towns.
I can't speak. to
So, but she would always get invited to dinner parties and stuff because she's such a sweet old lady, right?
She served people human, didn't she?
No. So she'd show up to these parties, and they'd have dinner, they'd do whatever, right? And then without fail, every time she would run herself a bath, have a bath, and then go to bed in the guest room
at other people's houses?
at other people's houses with
That's awesome.
without being prompted, and nobody could tell her no, right? Because she's just this sweet old lady.
Yeah.
She would run herself a bath, have a bath, and then go to bed in your bedroom.
That's fucking
or in your
brilliant.
guest bedroom. And then she'd just wake up and leave.
That's better than taking a shit in somebody's tub at a grade 10 party.
Dude, I was just gonna say the phantom tub shitter, man.
The phantom shitter.
Yeah, there's a
That
dude.
was a legendary
there's a dude who we went to a party, and someone went and opened the curtain up and took a fat shit in someone's shower, just left it and walked out.
Yep.
There was a buddy that I knew. Anyway, he was at a party, and after stealing this girl's utensils, plates, stereo system, everybody just went in there because it was a house party. It wanted like
He just stole
basically,
everything?
yeah, she was like the rich girl, right? And everybody
Nice.
would fucking hated her. Somebody takes
Cleaning
a
out
shit
the
in the
fine
dryer.
china.
Yes.
Right? They take a
Oh,
shit
that's a
in the
good one.
dryer.
They turned it on.
Oh, and they turn it on.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
dude.
Cooked shit?
Her parents came back the next day to their house being trashed. All their silverware's gone. All their
Nice.
plates are gone. All their
Nice.
pots and pans are gone. Their big stereo system's gone. Fucking chairs, anything that wasn't bolted down got taken.
Jesus.
I have a buddy who walked. They're at a house party. I wasn't there. This dude walks into the house party, walks to the stairs, which is like right in the front house of the door.
Yeah.
Rips the hand railing off, drags it out, throws
Yeah.
it in the back of his truck, and fucks off. In the middle of a party. I love that.
That was a big thing we used to do when we used to go to parties was we would piss on people's door handles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did a lot of that in high school.
Big time, man. I remember the first time I did it without my buddy that I used to do it with all the time was with Jake. And we were at one of my parties at the lake.
At his cabin.
And we were pissing on some... Was it a fucking Mini Cooper?
No, it was a fucking Jetta.
Yeah, we were pissing...
Oh,
A green Jetta.
I know whose car that
It
was.
was a green Jetta.
We were pissing on the handles, pissing on the roof, right? And Jake thought that was the funniest thing that I've ever showed him.
I was like fucking 11 out of 10 hammered, blackout
Just
drunk.
ecstatic. Eh?
Yeah, it was when I was so drunk I pissed out through the screen window in the morning.
Right before that party started, Jake came and he kind of gave me a heart to heart, and he's like, "So tonight I'm just gonna be, because I want to help you out around here. I'm gonna get to like probably a 7 out of 10."
No, it was lower than that, I think.
He was like,
I just want to get a buzz going, but
"Yeah,
I'm
I'll probably
staying
get like a 6 or
safe.
7 out of 10." He comes up to me like 2 hours later, and he's like, "But I'm an 11 out of 10 right now."
I couldn't even see at that
Holy
party.
fuck, man.
I was so fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the night we slept with the sheets.
Yeah, fucking 4 heaters.
Me and 3 other dudes slept on a fucking sheetless mattress with a duvet cover as a blanket. No pillows.
Yeah, we've
Pearson
talked about
fucking-
this whole party.
Yeah, I think we have. But yeah, good times all around.
Yeah, if you want to know about this party, I believe it's episode 1.
I think
Yeah,
so.
like the
I think
pilot
that's
episode?
pilot,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
pilot.
Yeah,
that was a great fucking party that live in infamy.
yeah.
So, Jake's been in the longest relationship out of all of us.
That's true.
And on our topics board, he wrote down relationship advice.
Yeah, I love perusing a website known as Reddit.
Just a precursor. What are your guys' longest relationships?
We're not talking about this on the podcast
Why not?
because I don't like embarrassing myself.
Come on.
No.
I think I know Zach's actually. Is it 8 months? 9 months?
I have all of you beat, I guarantee it.
About that, yeah. About 8 months. I mean, that's not that bad. Like, I'm 22 years old, so.
What about you, Ben?
2.5 years.
What about you, Peters?
3 years with
Still
one
going
chick.
strong.
It's actually 5.5 years with one chick,
And you're engaged.
and we're engaged.
Congratulations.
Oh,
For the
thanks.
400th time. Okay, sorry, Jake. Go ahead.
By the way, I think my longest relationship was in university. I think it was about a month and a half.
Hey, that's all right.
I panicked when she asked me to talk to her parents, and I left. I didn't want to talk to her anymore.
God.
Anyway,
That's the worst feeling is meeting parents.
I've told that story to like Chloe so many times,
hate it.
man.
I feel so bad, but I was a dick in university. Anyway, back to relationship advice. I was reading.
You're not a dick anymore?
No, I'm still a dick. I was more of a dick in university.
But to women, maybe.
Okay.
Fucking
not.
Do you know what Jake's nickname was in fucking uni?
What?
Cosby.
Okay. That's awful. That's awful.
I'm kidding.
That's terrible.
He just beat the shit out of him. He didn't have to jump.
Come on.
He knocked him out the manly way, not with drugs.
It was just psychological abuse.
Straight manipulation.
It was just manipulation.
Jake goes caveman style. He bonks him over the head with a club.
Some feminists is gonna hear this and lose their shit.
It's gonna be the.
That's not true.
It's gonna be the
That's how
chick
we
that
get
knocked
big
you
boys.
out, Zach.
We're controversial.
Yeah.
Just because we said this, Zach's gonna get punched by a dyke again at a bar.
Hey, your voice sounds familiar. Get fucking one, dude.
It's the same bitch. She's just knocking on the door the one day.
Yeah.
I'll get hit with the fucking 3-piece combo. Fuck.
Don't
With
worry, we'd be
fries?
there to back you up, Zach. We wouldn't just let
I
you
would
get the
get-
shit beat out of you.
I would get tossed by her. I just
Hey,
get
yo,
launched.
honestly though, if she ever shows up at the door, all of us are gonna have to fight at the same time. That bitch is like, she'll snap and turn into that fucking Thanos.
Well, I'll turn to dust. Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. Fucking psychotic.
But anyway, I was on relationship advice, and this guy was fucking. Relationship advice isn't just to get. It's more so people typing, like all the posts on there are just asking people of Reddit for relationship advice. You don't go on there to get relationship advice. You go on there to look at other people's awful relationships. And it's hilarious. So I was on there probably, I don't know, sometime during work when I was fucking around. And this guy, he was 17 years old. And he was talking about how his 32-year-old sister is actually his mom. And
What?
is actually his mom. And they've been lying to him his whole life that it's his sister. And he's always like noticed the fact that she's been like really affectionate with him, not in a fucking sexual way, but like a nice, like loving, caring way.
Yeah,
and
just
like
a little more than normal for a
no more
sister.
than like what a sister does. And like he just thought that
why
she
are
was
you
very
always
loving.
telling me what to do? What the fuck?
Why are you always telling me to take out the garbage?
Yeah, what the
But so, and I think like the story of it was like she couldn't take care of the kid because she was obviously super young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 17, she's like 32, and so one weekend she comes over with her boyfriend who's just like a cunt, like just an asshole, and he gets fucking hammered at his house.
Is that the dad?
No,
No.
he's just some guy. I think the dad just fucked off, but she has a boyfriend. It's not his dad or
What a
anything.
stellar move right there.
Yeah, but at this point he doesn't know.
in.
He doesn't know that his sister's his mom, and I think the reason this stuck with me is because this dude who was there got super fucking hammered drunk, and was talking like all this shit, and he was like, "Oh, fucking." It was something. The kid was being like socially awkward, like a 17-year-old kid would do.
Just an introvert.
Introverted kid. So so this guy's like, "Go fucking talk to your son." And he says that to the girl, and he's fucking hammered or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and everyone's like, "Uh-oh."
There's that awkward
And
silence.
the kid's mom and dad, so his grandparents,
Yeah.
which he thought were his mom and dad, just like left the room.
Yeah.
And then the fucking sister mom was like, "Okay, well,
It's
this is
coming.
it."
It's coming out.
Yeah,
This is
right,
it.
Right. When he said that, and you went like everyone was like, "Okay," was it like the moment in those old Disney things when you're watching an old Disney movie on VHS, and it was like, "And here we go."
Yeah, it was like that.
So if there was a smoke bomb in their room, mist machine.
So fucking yeah. So then she has to explain to him that his entire life has been a complete lie. Imagine one day you wake up, you're chilling, everything's fine. Then the next day you find out that your entire life has been a lie,
That's hard, man.
and that everyone in your life has been lying to you. Then his mom kind of gives him this shitty ultimatum. She's like, "Yeah, I want you to live with me, and just leave your fucking what you know as your mom and dad, which are actually your
Yeah.
fucking grandma and grandpa, and just no. Why would you
No,
just all of a sudden
yeah.
go live with your maternal mother? just because she's your mom, even though she didn't even raise you.
Yeah, I would.
She's like, me and Jeff are gonna raise you now.
Yeah. Like, fuck that guy too. Also, by the way, that guy's a dickhead.
Yo, dude, if I was 17, I'd definitely box that guy if I heard that shit.
Oh man, I'd fucking roundhouse kick that guy.
All of a sudden, my sister's like, "Yo, I'm your mom." I'd be like, "Yo, I gotta find out this way. Fuck you, Jeff."
You gotta be like, I smashed my mom, not my sister.
What the fuck?
This is way worse.
All my stepbro dreams.
My incest.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Fucked up.
I just felt for the kid because like he didn't know what to do. Man, this fucking post was like this long. I paraphrased the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
this poor kid just going through hell. Like, what a fucking shitty thing.
Yeah, that's
man.
terrible.
Feel bad for the kid. But
What?
what are you laughing at?
Yo, I'm just thinking that'd be fucking a wild ride, eh?
What, going through that?
Just thinking like, fuck, dude. Like, I've been fucking wanting to smash fucking, like, thinking, oh, all my sister's friends and like shit like that. But it's actually like your
mom's friends?
mom. Ugh.
It'd be crazy, smashing your sister for years and find out it's your mom.
Yo,
Like,
dude.
oh, this is gross now.
Yeah, what the hell? This is weird.
I like how we just made this joke.
Okay.
Hey.
Topics board. Ben, you wrote one thing on there.
Oh yeah, sorry. I kind of paraphrased what it was.
And the word is forget on the topics board.
Finn, the dog be
Pull it
barking.
out.
Okay, yeah. So this thing was like, if you could forget like a movie or a TV show or a book or like a game, which one would it be? And like I kind of wanted to bring this up and see like which one of all four would you want to forget and then experience it again. Like, you know, that movie when you saw it, you're like, oh my god, like this is a fucking amazing movie, and then you watch it again, you're like, it's not as good because you know everything that was going on. So if you guys let's start with the movie. If you guys could forget a movie and rewatch it all over again, which one would it be?
It's probably on the poster behind you.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction is probably my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah. That's a great one.
It's definitely in my top 3. Quentin Tarantino is a fucking master.
He's a G.
I don't know, man.
He's a genius.
That movie is just fucking something else. You know,
I really enjoy that movie. It takes you for a trip.
the other movie that I really, really enjoyed is the first time I ever watched Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, that was I really enjoyed watching that when we did
Like, the
that.
first time I ever watched that movie, man, I was just... probably shouldn't say this, but I was just crushed out of my tree.
Why
Fucking
wouldn't you be able to say that?
chilling in my bedroom.
It's illegal.
And I fucking was just watch that movie by myself, man. And I honestly was fucking amazed.
Yeah,
I was like, I love this movie.
The first time I watched that movie was when you showed it to us. I'd never seen it before that.
I'd seen it once before that, but
Yeah.
I never
It's
really
so
paid attention
good.
to it.
Pierce, what would be your movie?
I'm trying to figure out the name.
Oh, okay. So Jake, what would you pick?
I'd have to pick probably Snatch.
Snatch? Yeah.
That's my favorite movie
Yeah,
of
that
all
was
time. I just love that fucking movie.
Yeah, that was actually a really good movie too.
That or probably Driven.
Holy fuck. You love that movie,
I
man.
do really like that
I got
movie.
so bored in that movie.
It's so good, man. Yeah, get so bored. You fell asleep every single time we try to watch it.
I've seen that movie 100 times, dude.
No, you haven't.
I swear to God,
Every time we try to
all
watch
my
it.
life, I've seen that movie 100 times. Maybe not with you
With me?
guys. No, not with you guys. But I've watched that when it was on Netflix. I've seen it like 4 or 5 times.
I don't think that movie was ever on Netflix.
Yeah, it was.
Driven with Sylvester
I will
Stallone.
bet. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of Drive with fucking Ryan Gosling or whatever.
No, I'm talking Driven. Drive is amazing.
Yeah, Drive's boring as fuck.
You're gay. You're gay, dude.
Don't say that.
That's a gay
take that back,
dude.
bro. Take that back.
Anyway, yeah, no.
That's what I was thinking of.
Snatch would be my all-time fave. If you don't know about Driven with Sylvester Stallone and Burt Reynolds, watch that movie. It's amazing. Anyway, Ben?
What about you?
I don't know. I kind of said one before. It came out like this year, like Avengers Endgame. I really like watching that, but like, it's so. I have one like from childhood that I really like, but I can never remember those movies. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, I remember watching movies as a kid, and I was just like, "Holy fuck, this is insane." But I don't know. I have to think about it because there's a lot of movies I'd like to forget and then rewatch and just re-experience the whole thing again.
It looked like you found yours, Pierce.
Mine's a movie that is like pretty much hated by the fucking
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes, but it's called Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets.
That is yeah. I like that movie.
I liked it a lot.
Is that with Felicity Jones?
Felicity Jones.
No, it's with Cara Delevingne. Maybe Felicity Jones is
Dude,
in
is
it.
that with Channing Tatum?
No, not China. You're thinking of
Jupiter Ascending.
Jupiter Ascending.
That is an awful fucking
that's a
movie.
terrible movie. No, that's
No,
that one's
Rihanna's
with
in
the-
it.
Yeah, she is.
What?
Yeah.
It's with Cara Delevingne and that one guy that played
Dane DeHaan.
yeah.
Dane DeHaan. I haven't heard that name in years. That's your movie?
That's my movie.
Why?
It was really good. If you watch it, you're gonna be like, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah. It didn't do very well,
Doubt it.
but I liked it. It was pretty good.
I enjoyed it a lot. I just
Yeah.
liked that the whole cinematic universe that they were in. I really enjoyed that, and I was like, I need more of this. It was based off of like a Spanish comic book.
Nice.
Yeah,
Spain, known for its comic books.
I think it was like a Spanish comic book. I'm not sure. For some reason, that's what I think.
I got my movie. I don't know why, but when I first watched this, I just really enjoyed it. It's not like one of my favorite movies. I kind of like it. It's a pretty good movie, but Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, for me, I don't know why, but when I first watched that, I just fucking loved it. Like, it was such a cool movie to watch.
Also, its other name is Live, Die, Repeat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've
It's
never
two
seen
titles.
it.
Tom Cruise. It's really good.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I
Edge of
haven't
Tomorrow
watched
was
it.
actually really good. I
And
remember
Emily
that.
Blunt.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. That movie's pretty good. I watched it on a plane once, and it was like, wow.
Yeah, I
I watch
I
so
like
many
the
movies on planes.
yeah.
Just in general, people do, or me?
You.
Yeah,
I do
because
too.
I used to travel a lot.
That's like why I watched Deepwater Horizon on a
That's
plane.
such a boring movie.
What? You didn't like that movie?
I just found it really boring.
Marky Bark and
I
the
just-
Funky Bunch?
Marky Bark?
I like those
Marky
movies.
Is that his dog? Marky Bark?
Barky Bark.
I like those movies that are just kind of hard to follow. You know what I mean? Like, you really have to pay attention to what, and like, if you're not really paying attention with that movie, it's kind of hard to see
If
like
it's
what he. Yeah.
If it's intentionally hard to follow, yes, that's good. But if it's unintentionally hard to follow,
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, like
That's
intentionally,
bad.
like you have to pay attention. You have to know it, like kind of like Snatch. You know, like
Yeah.
if you don't watch the whole
if you're
thing
not
and
paying
see.
attention, you'll get lost.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I like, because then it makes it interesting. You're like, oh, I actually have to watch this whole movie,
Yeah.
not fucking just nod in and out on it. You know?
Yeah. Zach's fucking Afro. Wait, no, is aphrodisiac? No, it's a sex thing. Zach's melatonin is fucking movies. That's how he goes to sleep.
Actually, sees the title.
That's true. I like a good old snooze during
Fuck
a movie.
NyQuil, just watch a movie.
Dude, the worst part is when I go to a movie theater and I pay like fucking $15 for a movie and I fall asleep halfway through.
Yeah, that's why you have a dip in the whole time, so at least it
Oh,
kind
I'll
of
fall
keeps you
asleep
up.
in a fucking
That's why you get your bro to
kidding
give
me?
you a handy.
Man, you know what
Yeah,
the worst
that's why
part?
you always sit by boss.
I fell asleep in Rambo when we went to Rambo.
That was a great movie.
You know what the worst part about movie theaters is?
What?
Babies.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
You're a savage,
You're
bro.
a savage. You know what is actually the worst part of movie theaters?
People.
Movies.
Well, fair.
Anyway.
We went back
Okay,
and
but
we
sorry.
watched it though.
Yeah,
I
I
just
went
wanna-
back and watched this.
I want to say this annoying movie theater thing. Like, you know, have you guys seen
Don't
the
say black people. I know you say it all the time.
Yeah, no, you guys know the first Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield or whatever?
Yeah.
No.
So
I never watched it, but
Okay, anyways. And so I went to that with my brother, and there's this part where like he throws the girl what the Gwen or whatever, who's like Gwen Stacy, yeah, who's playing like Emma Stone, throws her out of the window, and like,
that was
without
MJ.
telling her, it's like supposed to be like a little comedic. No, it's not in this one. It's supposed to be like a little comedic thing. Wasn't really funny at all. No one laughed. There's this girl right behind me and my brother that laughed at those stupid, not funny things the entire time, and it was like a loud like
obnoxious laugh.
yeah, and it's just my brother.
Aaron.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that just laugh at like unfunny shit, like
Yeah.
things that don't make me even crack a smile. They're like,
Yeah.
"This is the funniest shit ever, dude."
That's movie theater people, man. Also, hey, movie recommendation. If you haven't seen it, watch They Live with Roddy Piper. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes. You don't even got to look it up.
It's amazing.
I'm
It's the best
telling you.
movie.
Oh my!
No, but if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Try and find it. It's Keith David, the voice of the Arbiter from Halo. He's also in it. and it's by John Carpenter. It's also I know all this info because it's right behind Ben's head. It's one of my favorite movies, though.
Nice.
It's an 80s action movie. The line came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum came from that movie, actually.
Well, I've never heard that line before.
Yeah,
So.
it's
Really?
pretty shitty.
Yeah.
That's pretty shitty
He
line.
says, I came to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. And then he fucking kills a bunch of
Oh,
people
it's
on a
just
bank.
because it's been bastardized so many times that I don't know the
I
original.
came to drink whiskey and
After he
shoot
says
people,
that-
and I'm all out of whiskey.
After he says that, he's in a bank, I think it's a bank or a convenience store, and he just slaughters like 50 people in there.
Do you know what I felt?
Nice.
You know what movie I felt had like a crazy kill scene in it? The Kingsman, when he went to the fucking church, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And he just started slicing people up, like 100 people. But like that scene was so gruesome. Like I was so surprised they had that in that movie.
At the end, the fucking Swedish princess asked him to fuck her in the ass.
Yeah.
And her whole ass was
in
out.
in the first one?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
She got a nice
Zach's
ass.
gonna
too.
watch it now.
Yo,
I love
he's
those
going on the
movies,
Kingsman
honestly.
She had a nice ass.
The new ones,
Yeah.
though, hey, it was kind of like the origin of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Kingsman. But
Is that out now?
I don't know if it's out. I think
With
they're
Matthew
waiting. I
McConaughey.
thought they were waiting till the theaters
Dude,
come out.
I honestly think Matt is one of honestly my favorite actors, man.
All right.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to episode 4.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Also, email us
Fucking email us.
at irrelevancepod@gmail.com. We still will hand out a $50 Amazon gift card.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still waiting on somebody.
Please fucking
At
email
this point,
us.
I don't even care what you send. Like, we will send you something. Like, I don't care if it's a dick pic or something. Like,
I just need to know you exist.
Zach would prefer if it was a dick pic, actually.
we
but-
just gotta make sure our 108 views out of 4 or 5 total episodes are not all bots.
Yeah. Send Harry pussy pics.
Easy.
No, it'll get Zach too hard. He likes that.
No. That might hit me in a soft spot, though.
Oh wait, before we go, I need to show Zach a picture. I want to get Zach's live reaction to this picture.
Do I want to see it?
Oh yeah, you want to see it?
I'm actually scared. I don't know what this is.
This is called the picture is titled "The Forbidden Smoothie."
Oh, no.
What is it? I'll describe it for you. So it's
Don't even fucking announce it.
so
man.
it's a clogged drain with a straw in it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And there's a bunch of food floaties in it.
Hey. Okay, before we go, okay, this is how we're closing the podcast. Zach, tell us about the story with the chicken and your coworker there.
What?
How he used to eat chicken breasts.
Oh. Okay, yo. This is their going out story. This is hands down the grossest thing I got a super weak stomach. Like, I look at something and I just fucking throw up. But this dude, I gotta catch my breath for a second here. This dude that I work with, we were just doing a fucking little one-day shutdown or whatever, and it was lunchtime, and this old fart, man, well, like, it's coming up in the back of my throat right now thinking of this shit. Legit, man, like, my eyes are watering. Okay, so this dude, this old fart, it was lunchtime.
Well, his eyes are watering
Yeah.
out really bad.
It looks like
actually.
he's gonna cry.
Man, like, my puke is in the back of my throat. thinking
Baby
of this.
boy's gonna cry.
Okay,
Baby
so
gonna cry.
this old fucking fart. It was lunchtime, and this dude, like, everyone busts out like their Sammies and shit that they brought from home. This dude pops out two Oh, man, I'm honestly not faking this. 2 uncooked chicken breasts in a Tupperware container. He honestly he grabs his fucking container of uncooked chicken.
Hey,
He throws it. He throws it in the microwave for 2 minutes.
uncooked chicken.
Okay, and you know how
Just what?
know-
watching him struggle.
You know how chicken comes out, or chicken like uncooked chicken breast is like super slimy.
Yeah.
It's called chicken slime.
So he pulls his fucking. He pulls his chicken breast out of the fucking microwave, and he grabs his fucking Tupperware container, and all the slime is on the fucking bottom. He picks up, puts his mouth to the corner, and drinks.
This is gonna be so
and
long.
drinks all the fucking juice out of his fucking quarter cooked fucking microwave fucking raw chicken, dude. And the
Wow, that was so close to being puke. There's a garbage can right over there if you want
goop
it.
is like drip.
There's a garbage can right there. Grab it.
Is dripping down into his mouth. And he just proceeds to eat this fucking chicken, and he does it all the time. Like how
Like
you
raw? Completely raw, right?
he microwaves it for 2 minutes.
And then he just drinks the good cooking juice like a gravy, right?
That's the broth. That's the broth,
Does
baby.
it get stuck in his teeth or like?
Yeah, I got off. Okay,
You're gonna
thanks
make
for
it
tuning
too.
this week. I'm out.
Yeah, I think that about does it. We had some goofs.
Oh,
That was a fun episode.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week, or
Yeah.
the week after, or the week after that.
whatever you feel like.
We're gonna
Yeah.
do a drunk episode soon. So,
Well, we got to do our spooky cast.
are we doing that before?
Yeah, because we were going to get drunk on number 10, weren't we?
Or is that what we said?
We can do it before.
Okay. But yeah, we got a couple fun episodes in the works. Spooky episode and then drunk episode.
We'd like to get some more boys on here, too.
Yeah.
Just
We
for,
want to get some guests on here.
It'd be
Maybe
cool.
some. I was thinking maybe an all nude episode.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's not for you guys. That's just for us.
yeah.
Drink some chicken goop.
Where we sit on each other's laps the entire time. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and we only have 2 chairs for that episode, so
Yeah.
we have to sit on each other's laps. Yeah. So first one to get a boner is gay.
Fair
Well, I'm
enough.
already gay.
All right.
Okay, guys.
See you next week.
See you next week.
See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.
Don't tell your uncle.